Eric Strohmeyer. I am at the ISC in a conference in Leipzig, and I just presented the results and the highlights for the latest Top 500 list, Top 500 supercomputer list. The Top 500 lists the 500 largest supercomputers for 22 years. It was the 43rd edition of the list. And one of the highlights of this list was that it has become really clear that the entry level to the list, the last system on the list, the performance of that system is lagging behind previous historical trends, and it doesn't grow as fast as it used to grow. So what happened is around 2008, something changed, and the interesting question for us was, what actually changed in 2008, and why does performance of supercomputers at that level grow slower than it used to grow? So we did a very in-depth analysis where we looked in detail at the technologies of the new systems entering the list, and what we found to our surprise is that there is not really a technological reason for this slowdown. The new systems, their technology grows nicely. The performance per socket and the performance per system grows according to historical trends and according to Moore's laws, as it has been for a long time. So nothing there has really changed. And at the end of the day, what we were left with as finding was the only sign we really see in the top 500 is that systems on average seem to get older and replaced less frequently or with smaller systems than they used to. So this can happen, for instance, because less money is available for the replacement of supercomputers. Could also be that systems have inherently become more expensive, so we can no longer afford to replace them as frequently or as with the same sizes as we have done so in the past. So this was a little bit of a surprise. So we have been producing the top 500 list for 43 times, and it's going to go on into the future. We're going to continue to do this for the foreseeable future. And one of the interesting things is going to be whether this, especially this trend at the low end of the list, is going to continue, because if it's really related to lack of money or increases in prices, then it's something which affects the whole community and which should rectify itself at some point in the future, hopefully. Otherwise, if this trend continues as it has the last 5 years, then the end of the list will fall short a factor of 10 in performance by the end of the decade, and that is something which would change the face of supercomputing quite a bit. So it's going to be interesting to see, and as we have done so in the past, we will present new results every year at the ISC conference.